Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the second season of the Franchise Hour. And today we have the first episode, and we are talking about software for franchising. As it is important for every business practically to have a POS system, that's what our topic is today. And also for those among you who are already franchisors, we have another software to offer you today, which is the Franchise 360 franchise operations software, which is actually from the UK, but we have it now already in the Philippines, and therefore we can introduce it to you. So, our guest of the day today is Mr. James Ranada. He is the co-founder of UTAKPOS. Good afternoon, James,
Good afternoon,
and welcome
Rudolf. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
welcome to the Franchise Hour. Um,
Thank you.
for you to, if you have a business today, I think most important is actually to know also your financials, and even know you know your financials best if you have actually a POS system. That's the reason also why we invited you guys, because you are, uh, from my clients, what my clients told me, an excellent uh, program or a company or a product,
Thank you.
and also very affordable.
Yes.
So that's the reason we invited you over, guys. Now, let me let us tell us something about yourself first, James. How did you actually come to the idea of getting into the POS business? What's your background?
Yeah, so Rudolf, well, my background is in marketing and operations and sales. I come from various backgrounds. I've been part of some FMCG companies. I've been part of some convenience stores, even some restaurant brands. So my experience has given me a lot of insight into what happens in the retail world with restaurants, marketing, and even brand management. So that's why that all those experiences led to ultimately leading to the development of Utak POS. Yes.
Whose brainchild was Utak POS?
Okay. So on that note, it's really the brainchild of Sam and Afra. They're the founders of Utak POS. Basically, it was inspired by going in across various stores a few years ago in 2018 when they were going around Maginhawa, especially Sam. Pretty much, it was sparked from seeing all the different retail stores, all the businesses in the streets in Maginhawa, and that's what inspired it. That why are a lot of the stores manual? Why does it have to be that a big business, or let's say a big brand, can only be the one to have a system? Why can't the smaller players have it, or the SMEs? And that's what particularly sparked that idea of creating an affordable quality technology to really help, let's just say, lessen the gap or even the playing field with regards to any business, whether big or whether medium size or whether small. And that's ultimately the inspiration for Utak POS. Yes.
What do you think? What's the best? Who should be using Utak? Who should be using a
Well,
POS
right.
software?
Basically anybody who has a business, who has the basic stuff like sales, inventory, operations, expenses, and that pretty much covers any business, whether whatever size, no matter how many stores. The really critical thing is how to manage your sales, how to manage your inventory. And to be very frank, Rudolph, right here, right now in the Philippines, there's still a lot of people who are doing it the manual way. Although that's not, it's not bad, but it's not efficient. So I think a lot of your viewers, a lot of your people listening are really, really having a hard time trying to manage their day in, day out. And we want to make that a little bit easier. And that's where Utak POS comes in. I know all of you work hard, but with Utak POS, we would allow you to work smart because you can get the same output, get the same inventory report, get the sales in a matter of seconds. And from wherever you are, You don't have to be in the store all the time. So, Rudolph, basically any business can do it. We have clients from sari-sari stores to distributors to milk tea shops to groceries to convenience stores, all the way to kiosks. So we really serve a wide range of clients. So yeah, anybody can use it. Yes, sir.
Hmm. Okay. So, what about James? If you give us a little bit an insight on how UTAC works, and we put your presentation on the screen.
Sure. Mhm.
So you're now on the screen, and please go ahead and talk about UTAC POS.
Okay. Okay, so Rudolph, thank you. So to everyone listening, thank you so much for the opportunity. I'm James from UTAK POS, and our system, first of all, is a local company. We want to stress that our company, from the name itself, we built it here in the Philippines, particularly in Manila. We built the system from the ground up. So this isn't something we brought from somewhere else. No, we made it on Philippine soil. And it's the features, the price, everything about it is really local. So everything I will explain to you is really specifically made for the local SMEs, for the local stores, for the local businesses. So I will now continue with the presentation. So on that note, our system, basically, if you know, a lot of you are aware of point of sale system, our system will pretty much make you manage easier your sales, your expenses, your inventory, even the staff attendance. So we even have not just we don't use biometrics, we will use a selfie for your staff management, for your staff attendance. And we also have like an online store so that you can use it to sell your products online. And especially in this time of COVID, this is where the era of the delivery apps came in. We actually have something that's very similar. So all of this is geared towards helping you manage your business easier and to take care of your sales and inventory more efficiently there. Okay. So our system, we are nationwide. So we have more than 1,000 clients nationwide. So our clients are everywhere. We can serve any province. We have clients all over Manila, Cebu, Davao, Zamboanga, Puerto Galera, Boracay. So our business, our mission is really to support the local businesses with affordable quality technology. So whoever's listening, no matter where your store is, especially for the franchisors, don't worry, we can service any of your franchisees anywhere in the Philippines. Don't worry. So on that note we have several clients. So we have a wide range of clients. We serve convenience stores, pharmacies, LPG, sari-sari stores, distributors of rice, meat, vegetables, fruits, even laundry shops, and even spas. And at the same time, familiar names, we also service a lot of milk tea clients in milk tea, potato, mango, only Korean barbecue, only chicken, and even to bigger manufacturing companies, and even lechon. So we serve a wide range from restaurants to stores to kiosks and even to pharmacies as well. Yeah. So on that note, how does our system work? So with that in mind, guys, how does UTAK POS work? How will this help you? And I know that's the one thing you're asking, ano ba tong UTAK POS? And so guys, if there was one thing I wanted you to remember about UTAK POS or about the presentation, it's this. Okay. In UTAK POS, I understand part of your challenge is that you're not always in the store, and because of COVID, you have to stay home or be out or be at home. You cannot be at the store 24/7. So with UTAK POS, this is the ultimate benefit that you will have. Your sales and your inventory, when your cashier punches it in the store, in real time, in a matter of 3 seconds or less, you will be able to see your sales and inventory on your cell phone or laptop. Okay? Again, I'd like to stress that out. Your sales and your inventory, you can see from your laptop or cell phone in real time. So for the franchisors out there, imagine you'll be able to, enter in multiple stores. Imagine being able to access all of your stores and to see the sales of inventory of your store in Davao, in Cebu, in Zamboanga, even if you're based in Manila. So that's the ultimate benefit that UTAK does. I'm sure a lot of you are very familiar with the POS. But the traditional POS, unfortunately, you cannot see the sales in real time. It's either you have to ask your store manager or your store team to make a report, they have to print it out, they have to deliver it to your office, or you have to go to the store. In our case, no. Even if you're at home, even if you're in another country, if you're in your car, if you're in a meeting, imagine seeing your sales and inventory real time from your laptop or cell phone. And that is what UTAK POS will do for you. That's our ultimate benefit. Okay? So on that note, the usual, our system uses a tablet. So a lot of you are familiar with the traditional clunky big laptop or desktop type. Our system is tablet based. It's an app. So it's very convenient, and that's why it's very affordable, because you can even use a cell phone as your POS, or even a tablet. So that's the good thing about our system. Okay? Of course, very good, very efficient, very easy to use. I promise you, as long as your store team gumagamit sila ng Facebook, they can definitely use our system. So guys, our system was built with the end user in mind. So I guarantee you, they don't have to work from a big cafe or a big corporation just to know how to use the system. Our system is very easy to use and very, very user-friendly. Okay? Also, we can print all the details that you need, order slips, receipts. We also have a sticker printer. So guys, a lot of you there, I'm sure milk tea is still the in thing right now. So for all you milk tea businesses, imagine having stickers for your cups, and we have that as well. So no more writing on the cup, and it's also for sanitary and safety purposes. Imagine having it on a sticker. Also, we have a barcode scanner. So for the convenience stores and the small retail shops, we also have a barcode that's built into the system that you can use. So you can also either punch the item with a button, or you can use a barcode. So you can use both at the same time. Okay? Also, guys, here's one of the most unique things about us. Our system uses a selfie para makakuha ng attendance for your staff. So guys, what will happen? Ako yung staff ninyo, ako yung kahera. I come in the morning. When I enter your store, I will go to the tablet. I will have to take a selfie. So that selfie, it will record your face, and it will record the time of your entry. So imagine when you time in and time out, you will be able to see from your laptop or cell phone, you can see in real time kung talagang pumasok yung mga tao nyo. So I'm sure a lot of you have this concern. So don't worry, you can also keep them in check, not just with a thumb mark, but with a selfie. And guys, to be very honest, a lot of times, I think you know what I mean, there are times when some people time in for others. In our case, that cannot happen because you need the picture, you need the face of the person who's logging in. So nobody can substitute for them. And then guys, on the right, if you can see all the time in, time out on the right of my screen. You can also download into Excel all of the time in, time out, all of the hours of a cutoff of your team. And you can download this into Excel, and guess what? You can now do payroll using that Excel file. So imagine the convenience and efficiency of having the Excel file of your attendance of your team already on your laptop in real time. So if you have multiple stores everywhere, don't worry. They don't have to deliver it to head office or give it to you. You can download it from the safety of your home or even your HR department. So that's our selfie attendance feature. Okay. Now, guys, excuse me. Now, guys, with regarding to the dashboard, so the dashboard, this is what I was talking to earlier about being able to see your sales from your laptop or cell phone in real time. So this will be a website which is connected to a device, which is connected to the tablet in the store, and everything you do in the store will update on this website. So this is your dashboard. So guys, check this out. You'll now be able to see in real time your sales. So look at the screen. Imagine getting that in real time. I know a lot of you are either you do it manually, so you have to consolidate it every night. I know where you're coming from. We completely empathize. Or for the ones with POS, you have to go to the store for the traditional POS. In our case, imagine opening your phone and you can see your sales in real time. And guess what? It's not just sales. I will give you transaction count. I will give you total number of items sold. I will give you even your profit and even cost of goods. And take a look at the bottom. You can see your sales in real time per day. So this is so important for you guys with the franchisors and franchisees because you're able to see the sales of your different stores. And let's admit it, it's different per location. If your store is in front of a school, or if it's front of an office, the 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 habit or the behavior of your market is different. So our system will tell you how they're all doing. So imagine being able to see this per store. So guys, hindi lang yan. I will give you your sales per day. I will give you your sales per hour. And then I will give you your sales per month. So imagine all this data consolidated in a few seconds for you to analyze at any time. That's what I meant about earlier about working smart. Our system will do that for you. Yeah? Just imagine how much manpower or time you will save. Next, expenses. I know this is one of your other stress points. So yung mga tao nyo, they will input the expenses. Bumili ng yelo, bumili ng trash bag, bumili ng ballpen. Your team will now enter the expenses on the tablet, and guess what? You can download all of it in Excel. So imagine, aside from the sales, even your expenses naka-consolidate na in Excel format that you can download directly into your laptop. Next, cash management. All your sales, all your expenses, our system will automatically consolidate all of this for you so that you know your running total, and also your team can manage your sales and expenses more effectively. Okay? And not only that, this is one of the most important things. Check this out, product mix. So guys, I know a lot of you are having a hard time consolidating your data, even more to see what's your best and slowest moving item. So this one will tell you at any given time what's your best seller and what's your slowest moving item. What's important about that? Of course, ordering and replenishment. Especially when your franchisees are going to order their stocks from you, of course, they want to order properly. And you want to order based on offtake. What's your best selling item? Your order should also reflect that. So our system will tell you and every store what's your best seller and what's not doing so well. So if you have to edit your menu, add an item, or unfortunately remove a slow moving item, you can do so anytime. That's the power of the data that we can give you. Okay? Also, guys, everything in Excel. So, guys, I will reiterate, all the reports from our system you can download into Excel. So, if you look at your screen, you can check it out. You will be able to see your sales per day and even per month. It's already consolidated in Excel. So, imagine just clicking one button and you'll be able to download your sales from every store per day and per month. That is a very good thing, and it's really efficient for your system. So guys, just imagine again, per store, you're able to download the sales remotely in Excel. Again, you can imagine the efficiency you can have. You don't need that many people to do this. You can do it efficiently, you can do it centralized, and it doesn't matter where the location of your branches are. So imagine the power of doing this in real time and remote. You don't even have to wait until the end of the day to see your sales. You can see it every few seconds. Ganun kabilis mag-update ang system namin every time you punch in a sale. Okay? Okay. And then guys, not only that, check this out, even your daily sales. We have what you call a daily sales email. Every night, you can set the time. So let's say your store closes at 8 o'clock. So let's set it at 9 o'clock. You can set our system so that at 9 o'clock every night, our system will automatically send you a sales email, a sales summary of each store. So if you have 5 stores, you will get 5 emails every single night at 9 o'clock updating you on the sales of your stores. So this is such a powerful tool because if you're really busy, and I know a lot of, or most of you are, kayo mga business owners and SMEs, this is a very good tool so that you can see what's happening. If you're really, really, really busy, you can see what's happening remotely. On top of the real-time data that we give you, you even get an automatically sent email of your store performance. Okay. Next, I'm almost done, guys. Don't worry. Another thing also is ordering on the system. So we have a online ordering website wherein your customers can now order through you, similar to the delivery apps. So what will happen here is we'll give you a free website, and then your customers can order, and then they will press checkout, and then just like the delivery apps, the tablet or the POS will ring, and then the order can come in, and then you can deliver to them. And then guys, here's the most important thing. I know the delivery apps are somewhat charging a significant commission, and I know that it hurts when that happens. So in this case, guys, we don't have any commission. All your earnings and your margins are still yours, even if they order through our website. So this is in a way free. It comes with our system. So for now, we will not charge commission. So imagine being able to get the same margin, but having a channel on top of the delivery apps and on top of the walk-ins. And as we know, walk-ins or the traffic count of the walk-ins are not that high anymore. Well, especially in the malls. So this is a very good avenue, alternative channel that you can use to bring in more sales from your customers who are at home. Okay? And then, guys, here's the other thing. The main feature for the franchisors is that we will give you a free master account. We have a thing called a master account. The moment you have more than one store, we will give you a free master account wherein, if you take a look at my screen, it will consolidate the sales of all your stores. So guys, have to clarify. What I was showing you earlier was per store. This is total store. And I know how hard it is to manage per store. Imagine having your franchisees and consolidating all of that. Look at my screen. You can see there are 4 branches on the store. If you look on the right, you'll see sales today, all branches. So guys, imagine being able to see all your sales consolidated of your total business, not just per store in one glance. But guys, take a look on the bottom of the screen. You can see per branch. So if you want to see your sales total, if you want to see it per store, per branch, you can also do so. So imagine the power of real-time na nga ang data namin. You can see it from your phone remotely. It's consolidated pa for total store or per store. So again, I just like to emphasize on this benefit of having all your stores consolidated under one account. And that's what we can do, especially for all of you guys who are multiple store owners or franchisors or have a franchise business. This is what's good for that. Okay. And also, guys, this is my the last part of my presentation is pretty much the inventory. I know a lot of you guys, your biggest problem is inventory. Example, milk tea. It's easy to count the cup. What's hard to count is the powder, the fructose syrup, the pearl, the creamer, all the stuff with yield. Or let's say for the restaurants, you have 100 grams of meat, 1 cup of rice, 1 egg. So guys, with our inventory is per ingredient. Okay, I'll repeat. Our inventory is per ingredient. So if you take a look at the screen, you can set it up so that when I sell an Okinawa milk tea, it will deduct, in real time, it will deduct all at the same time. 1 cup, 1 lid, 1 straw, 30 grams of powder, 30 ml of syrup. It will deduct all of that at the same time. And we heard a lot of feedback from our clients and our people we meet. This is one of the best features because it's really hard to do this, day in, day out. So imagine per ingredient, it will deduct. So check this out. All of your items, you will now have automatically consolidated per item beginning inventory. Added is the delivery to the store. Deducted is the sales. Now, this is your current inventory. So beginning plus delivery minus sold equals current. So guys, this current inventory, you will not have to wait until closing to know your inventory. Every time ako yung kahera mo, every time mag-punch ako ng drink, mag-punch ako ng let's say, ng rice meal, it will deduct already in real time sa inventory nyo. Bawat ml, bawat gram, bawat piece. So guys, just again, imagine the potential of having this in your stores and imagine the accuracy and the auditing and the inventory that you can manage from here. Again, it will deduct in real time, and you can see the inventory from your house, from your car, from your cell phone, and from your laptop. That's our inventory system. Okay. So guys, basically, maybe in terms of the packages and pricing, what I can tell you is, of course, we can discuss this more in detail if you want to reach out to us. But guys, basically, our system is generally 1,500 pesos per month. Okay. Again, 1,500 per month or 50 pesos a day. So of course, we have some setup fees. We have some different packages. So siguro just for the record, just for the show, our price ranges from 14,000 up to 39,000. So guys, our contract period is 6 months. For the 6 months, you only have to pay 14,000. That's good for 6 months already. The 14,000 is software only. Meaning, if you want to use your own tablet and just get our software, you just have to pay 14,000. Guys, 14,000, good for 6 months. We have 14,000, 29,000, and then the 39,000 is the complete package. It includes a printer, it includes the tablet, and that's what our system has. So again, we can talk about the price siguro in private in details if you want to reach out to us. But if you notice, our system does not is nothing is higher than 39,000. And I know a lot of you know how much a traditional POS costs. A traditional POS would cost you 100,000 and above per store. Kame, as low as 14,000, that's already good for 6 months. So please reach out to us so we can talk about this in detail. And then guys, just to also clarify, let's say for the 14,000 package, you pay that. That's good for 6 months. On the seventh month, when the contract ends, hopefully you will renew with us and you're happy with our services. When you renew, you just have to pay a monthly fee of 1,500 per month. This 1,500 will begin on the seventh month onwards. But for the first 6 months, that 1,500 per month is already tucked in with the packages that we're gonna discuss with you. So again, if you notice, it's very affordable. It's very affordable. It's a subscription-based system. And imagine for only 50 pesos a day, just imagine how much cost you do with your gas, parking, stress, your time, your labor, having to go to the store every night or every day. Imagine being able to see your sales remotely and in real time. All of this, I'm sure you spend more than 50 pesos a day just to get that data the way you're doing it now. With our system for 50 pesos a day, I think you will save a lot more than 50 pesos with the features and benefits that we will give you. Okay? There. Okay? So on that note, guys, again, we are Utak POS. We are a local company. We are a local team. So, and we built the system also locally as well. So we are here for you, and we are here to really, we really want to, kumbaga, help the local businesses. And this isn't some fancy words, but we really started Utak POS with that vision in mind. Quality, affordable technology for the local market and the local businesses. So guys, again, here's our contact details. Just go to us on our Facebook page for Utak POS. You can reach out to these numbers. Here's also my email, james@utak.io. So guys, yeah, just reach out to us and we'll more than happy to set a meeting, maybe over Zoom, so we can discuss the details with you if you're interested to consider our system. So with that, again, thank you so much for your time. And Rudolph, again, from the bottom of our hearts, we really appreciate the invite to be here. Thank you so much.
To reiterate, the number to call is 0956-466-5433. So
Yes.
you can call Utak on that number.
Yes, sir.
And we got also feedback from Miss Choi Koyu, who is the owner of True Blends,
Yes.
who is saying Utak is accurate and efficient, highly recommended. So thank
Yes.
you, Choi, for endorsing also
Yes.
Utak. She's also my client. We developed the
Yes.
franchise of
Yes.
True Blends for her.
Yes.
All
Yes.
right.
Ma'am Joyce, thank you. Thank you
So
so much, Ma'am Joyce. Thank you.
we have a second presentation, and in this presentation, we are talking now about a franchise CRM system, which is from an UK company called Franchise 360. Okay, so we will be showing you that one. This is actually in particularly very effective for companies who are already into franchising. So this is not a POS system, but this is really for one moment. I have to share screen this again because I forgot to add audio. All right. This is particularly for companies who are already franchisors, who have already several franchisees. Then you can use this as your CRM, and this will help you. This is not a replacement of your POS system, which you need, of course, for your sales. So we show you the presentation of Franchise 360.
Hi, I'm Tom, and I'm the Technical Director for Franchise 360. And in this short video, I'll be demonstrating the CRM functionality within Franchise 360. One thing which is common across almost all franchise networks is the need to maintain some form of centralized customer database. However, exactly what needs to be stored can vary from business to business, with some franchises selling directly to consumers, other franchises working exclusively with other businesses, and some selling to both businesses and individuals. Franchise 360 caters for this by providing a CRM system which allows you to store both your contacts and optionally the organizations they work for. To see how this works, we'll start off in the contacts area, as this is used regardless of whether you are working with individuals, businesses, or both. From the home page, click on the contacts menu item. From here, you can search for contacts using a number of criteria, export them out to Excel using the Export button, or click on the Add button to enter the details for a new contact. When entering a new contact, you then get to choose from existing organizations or enter a new organization by clicking the Add New Organization button. If working solely with an individual, you can just leave the organization field blank and that will work fine. Here, I'll enter one of my colleagues and link them to the existing Greyridge Software organization. Once the contact has been created, you may then want to add notes against the contact or schedule a task for yourself or for someone else to complete later. To add a note, click on the Notes tab and then click the Add Note button. Here, you can enter the details for the note, and you can optionally choose to attach as many files as you need to support that note. Any note that you add shows against the Notes tab in the history. Equally, if you want to schedule a task for somebody to do in the future, click on the Tasks tab and click on Add Task. Here, you can select the owner, the date by which the task is due, and optionally a time, and a description of what needs to happen. Again, when you save the task, that now shows in the tasks history against the contact. From the contact, you can also create quotes, invoices, and jobs. But these are large enough areas to be covered in a separate video in their own right, so we won't cover them in detail now. Obviously, the ability to view the tasks and notes against a single contact is useful, but Franchise 360 also allows you to see these across all contacts as well, to make sure nothing gets forgotten. To view a list of all of your tasks, broken down by when they are due, click on the Tasks menu item on the home page. Clicking on a specific task will then open the task details to allow you to edit, delete, or complete it. When closing down a task with the completion button, you can also choose to add a note to the contact or schedule a follow-up task as required. Any tasks that you create against contacts will also appear on the calendar. So far, everything I have shown relates to managing contacts one at a time, but Franchise 360 also contains various features for managing contacts in bulk. These features are available through the Contacts menu item on the home page. First of all, the Import tab within Contacts allows you to upload contacts in bulk using spreadsheets. The Import module is flexible enough to allow you to map the columns in your spreadsheet to the relevant fields in Franchise 360 and will catch and display any errors during the import process. This should allow you to load existing data from legacy systems or spreadsheets into Franchise 360 with minimal effort. Secondly, the Activity tab against Contacts aggregates together all activity happening across all contacts in your franchise, including activity for quotes, invoices, jobs, tasks, the whole lot. Each activity is color-coded based on what it relates to and shows who performed the action and when. Clicking on an activity will take you straight to the relevant item. In short, if you need to know what has been happening across all of your contacts, the Activity tab will tell you. That covers off the basics of how Contacts works, but at the beginning of this video, we mentioned that Franchise 360 allows you to optionally use organizations as well, if your franchise works primarily with other businesses. To see how this works, click on the Organizations menu item from the home page. As with Contacts, we start off with a list of all organizations, with the ability to search, export, or add new organizations. From here, clicking on an organization takes you into the details for that organization, where we can see the basic information, such as the address and telephone number, and a list of the contacts linked to the organization. Clicking on one of the contact cards will take you straight to that contact. And clicking on the Add Contact button at the bottom will allow you to add a new one straight away. More importantly, the Quotes and Invoices tabs against the organization aggregate together all of the quotes and invoices across all contacts linked to this organization. This allows you to get a quick overview of the financials for the organization. Although quotes and invoices will be covered in detail in a separate video, the figures displayed against organizations include the total quotes for this organization, the total quotes outstanding at the current moment, the total quotes created in the last year or the last month, and the total quotes created in the year to date and the month to date. You can also use the filters to drill down to just the invoices or quotes that you're interested in. Finally, when in the organization, you can also click on the Activity tab to aggregate together all of the activity that has been happening across all of the contacts for this organization. For example, here we can see all of the quotes and invoices being issued across all of the contacts for this organization. Hopefully, this has given you a good basic overview of the CRM functionality within Franchise 360, though there is much more I haven't been able to cover. For more information, or to arrange a demo with one of our development team, please visit our website www.
Thank you for the presentation by Franchise 360. Franchise 360 is available in the Philippines through the Filipino International Franchise Association, and you can use our contacts to get the information you need about Franchise 360. The cost is also, even though it's software from from the UK, but the cost is actually not really that high as well. It's on a monthly subscription, and the cost is really practically minimal considering that we have it's a subscription basis, so very affordable. All right. So before we end the day today, so we have the software for franchising program today. Also, if you're interested to get my book about franchising, you can avail that and just send us a notice, and we send you the book as sharing on, and it's a PDF format, so you can read it anywhere you may want to watch it or read it. Okay, it's more than 100 pages with a lot of information about franchising. So it's really ideally if you are interested to learn about franchising. Also, you can read our magazine, franchising.ph. Right now, still the December January issue is on. So if you go to www.franchising.ph, you have our magazine that's 54 pages of information about franchising and franchise opportunities. And we're talking about franchising now and then, which is Mac Volume, and several other writers who write about business in general. And we have a lot of franchise opportunities in the magazine. So if you're interested to have your own business franchised out, please get in touch with me. With our company is RK Franchise Consultancy, and we develop companies into franchise structures. We developed so far more than 800 franchises, not only in the Philippines, but also in other countries. And what we do put it in a package. So structuring the franchise, operations manuals, the marketing materials, the legal aspect, franchise disclosure, websites, manuals for franchisors, and for international franchising as well. If you want to attend also my seminar, the next one will be on January 23 on Zoom. That is Saturday at 4 p.m. This is a 1 hour long seminar, franchising from A to Z. And then I have another seminar on February 10, which is specialized for developing your franchise, your business into a franchise. And if you want to learn more, also you can use YouTube. We have a YouTube channel, RK Franchise. There are more than 20 videos on franchise opportunities and also franchise seminars, etc., etc. So a lot of knowledge is available to you. And our next franchise hour, next Thursday, season 2, episode 2, will be about the laws affected by COVID. And as guest speaker, we have attorney Juanito Arlim Jr., who is a very good lawyer. A lot of my clients are using him, and he's really specialized on helping business people in their expansion also, or in the legal problems they might have. So, and I'm welcoming back James. Are you still there with me?
Yes, sir. Yes.
All right. So we are at the end of the franchise hour, uh, season 2, episode 1. I would like to thank you, Mr. James Ranada, for being my guest today.
Thank you.
And I thank all my visitors and viewers. And I see you next Thursday at 4 p.m. Thank you so much. Maraming
Thank you so
salamat.
much. Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Thank you.